Alright, well, alright, good morning. Again, today is the 28th of November, so, yep. One thing for sure is that not tired. Not tired, not sleepy. It is extremely hot today. Like, my water's warm. And, yeah, it's not really too much to talk about right now. All I know is that yesterday, we did a 7 hour marathon. 7 hours yesterday. Do you know how long 7 hours was yesterday? So, yeah. That was the first time I've done that kind of marathon in a while. 7 hours of Ark survival. That was not bad though. I'll be honest, that 7 hours wasn't actually that bad. I actually enjoyed it. That was nice. So yeah, yesterday we literally did 7 hours non-stop of playing Ark Survival Evolved. Man, it's so good. It's like a whole entire movie. It literally was like a movie, huh? Dude, it's a good game. Pretty good. I think it's only because it's the first time playing. Of course, if we ever do another play run, it's gonna get boring, but first play run's pretty good so far. Already at 9 hours in or 9 days into the 100-day challenge. So yeah, it's pretty good so far. I mean, 7 hours, you might think that's a big deal, but after Operation Twizel, it's not really big at all. Operation Twizel was like well over 12 hours plus, and that was like driving as well. So not a big deal. It's like 8 hours of driving. So honestly, it's not bad. So yeah, that's all I can really talk about today. Is that last night we finished a 7 hour marathon, and I'm planning to do another one today, but not that long. But yeah, was pretty good. And this entire week is like no hunting either, so we'll see how long we could take. All I know is that we're only 9 out of 100 in 100 as an Ark survival evolved. That's insane how long it takes, but it's worth it so far. So far, the journey's amazing. Lots to learn. But yeah, besides that though, we pretty much completed the. Wait a minute. Oh yeah, basically, when it comes to the workflow, right? We've pretty much mastered Deep Blue. Not mastered, but we know exactly how many calories to eat. We know exactly how many what has to do. We know how to edit stuff. So yeah, we pretty much almost mastered that area. We're just going to continue it. So yeah, not too much talk about tech. Oh yeah, one thing I forgot to tell you guys is that I've maxed out on storage. So oh yeah, I did. I have no I have no solid hard drives right now, so I gotta get another one as soon as I can. And yeah, 9 hours of Arc uses around 150 gigabytes. That's not too bad. We'll see how it goes. Hold on, there's something blocking my nose. I'm gonna die if I don't. So that's a temporary problem with the nose and ear. Yeah, but that's pretty much all to talk about, really. I'm sure we'll figure out something later. Oh yeah, we're probably gonna weigh heavy today. I haven't excreted yet, so that means we've still got an entire meal in our body. So we're gonna be like 66, 67 kgs because we got like, I would say maybe a good amount of beef inside me. That's probably already digested, but it's still there. So yeah, that's a very chaotic music video. What an absolute chaos, but I guess it works. All right, finish up the water and should be about it. Yeah, so talking a lot less on the stairs lately, huh? I have noticed that. Maybe because it's really hot. Is that just an excuse? Maybe that's just an excuse or something. Yeah, because I used to talk a lot on the stairs, but I think for the past few days it's been really quiet on the stairs, but we're a lot more talkative on the other things. I think it's because when it comes to the stairs, kind of near lock-in, you know? Plus it's like the sweatiest and tiredest moment of the morning. Well, since today's Friday, we know what to do. I'm gonna do some landmine rows, the ones that we missed out last week. No hunting today either. Man, I told you, when there's no hunting, we could just play video game. Oh, we play Ark. That 100-day series is gonna be quite good. I'm gonna put my effort into editing. It's like a whole month project, by the way. Because first of all, you need to play 100 hours of the game in that one single player world, and then after playing 100 hours, you're probably gonna spend well over 50 plus hours editing it. Matter of fact, you might actually end up spending more time into it. It might actually take 200 hours to edit the video. Depends on how much I'm gonna edit it. But I'm gonna have to be cutting down 100 hours into like 3 hours. Yeah, 4 hours maybe. Dude, that's gonna be insane. But it's a project I started, and it's a project I have to finish. And I'll see how it goes. But definitely, I see why it takes some YouTubers months. I thought Ark Survival days were like less than 1 hour. Because like I thought they were like 20 minutes a day. Turns out it was 1 hour a day. Which is pretty insane. It's alright. I think 100 days in Minecraft is a lot. Yeah, Minecraft days are a lot shorter. So that's why I was like, damn. When I figured out it was like an hour. Because your boys used to Minecraft days, which are like, I think 30 minutes. But it does make the game more enjoyable. It makes each day a bit more meaningful. Because you get that extra you get the extra 30 minutes. So it actually feels like, you can make so much progress in an hour. And also plus, we've been fishing for well past 7 hours. So honestly, playing video games is so easy. Way easier than hunt. It depends. Difference is when you do the video games for 7 plus hours, you're always thinking and using your brain. When it comes to hunting and fishing, you're not really using your brain too much. You use more of your brain during the prep. So you use more of your brain during the prep and like setting up the baits. The moment your baits are underwater and you're not trying to like spin fish or lure fish, then you're kind of just there. We'll see. But again, this week is like, no, it was too windy this week, as we saw on Monday, or Monday or Tuesday, whatever the two. Went out into the pier alone in the wind. Sketchy guy had to threaten him with a knife. Not really threaten, but just stand there with a knife menacingly. And yeah, about it. The stingray location is kind of a scam, not gonna lie. I think the only way to really get the stingray is to just belly the hell out of it and then shoot with a spear gun. However, that new rig and the pier gaff look really good. So we're definitely going to visit it one day again. It's dead quiet today. Yeah, so we're going to be doing. No, just shut up, bro. Honestly, you'll talk more later. No, no. So sweaty. I have used this thing. There you go. Moving that out the way. You know what I mean? Move that out the way so I have some space. Also, that landmine is way too heavy. 20 kgs is too heavy for us. We'll try. We'll try 20 kgs, I guess, and see how it goes. If it's too heavy, then it is what it is. But I highly doubt we could do this one. That's really heavy. We will swap that. I need to drink the water as well. What am I doing? Should be good enough. We're gonna drink the water. We're not gonna make it. The water's gonna. We're not gonna have enough time. Yo, the water's so warm. Kind of yuck. I'm about to get bloated. I'm about to get bloated and drink all this water. No joke. Next time. All right, 15 kgs should be a lot more doable. Yep. I think I noticed that with the 20 kg plates, it's too wide and it tries to hit my face. But with the smaller ones, it's fine. Good. Maybe I'll show you guys what it looks like from behind. I'll show you guys what my back. Threes, fours, fives. Damn, I could barely drink all of it. Guys get to see how my back looks when I do these. Okay, we're gonna drop the weight now. It's a bit. Maybe every time I do a thing, I should like change the angle. It really depends, but we're not really talking about anything right now. It's only when we're talking about stuff I don't really move the camera. But yesterday we had a pretty heavy talk about ecosystems, so this Ark thing is going to be kind of interesting because there's only the first island. Apparently there's like Ragnarok, Ascendant, thing really talk about, and the water consumption is going to be a bit slow right now. Oh, definitely bloated the 1.5 kgs nearly done. But yeah, there's nothing to talk about. Framework, tech, where do you got? Wait, yeah, all I need about is another HDD, just another Seagate or WD Elements. Okay, I just realized that I didn't even make the thing lighter. I said I was gonna make it lighter and I ended up just adding the same weight. It's just, yeah, I said it ended up, it went down the wrong throat. Went down the wrong hole again. Sorry, ignore my coughing. Okay, what is done? 1.5 kgs has been completed. So now we're just gonna weigh ourselves later. So good. Dude, Land Rovers are always just the go-to. Man, it's good. Trap was a bit loose. Oh wow, this is brand new. Oh my, this is brand spanking new. Oh, look at that. That's lovely. Ooh, wait, this one's like brand new, bro. Not even. This is like salt. Usually these parts here are really rusty, but this is like fresh. Wow, that's amazing. Because usually these are super rusty, but since it's brand new, we actually can hold it here. I usually avoid holding it here because the rust is just disgusting. But oh, brand new. Anyways, oh yeah, when it comes to the Pulse Elites through one. I think no, the antenna itself is just the main show. Because when it comes to like the thing, okay, I was about to go check the weight, but then it's alright. I'll do it later. A whole group of guys just it's alright. Let them be. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, the Pulse Elites have worked really well, especially in the streaming and the gym. Yeah, I mean, I haven't really gone back to Blue Mic. I just really enjoy the antenna because even though the antenna is kind of in the way ish, it's nowhere near in the way compared to like the Blue Yeti mic. So yeah, overall it's not bad. Yeah, I don't really talk about much else, do I? We don't really talk about much. The only thing we talk about is the basics. We talk about our tech, so my journey of using certain tech for certain purposes. We talk about the diet. Now again, like I said, our calorie counting era is still slightly in the era because of banana bread, like I said a couple of days ago. So and also that yesterday I didn't even count the calories for the pork the beef. No, yeah, the beef. But I know it's 7 palms, so still safe. And yeah, all I know is that 100 grams of muesli is 500 calories, so that's super helpful. But right now we're just gonna lower, and then yeah, so yeah, tech, diet, and then of course we've got hunting and fishing for the IRL stuff, and then I guess we've also got the movie cinema kind of gaming movie. So Ark Survival for now. I do like the project. It's a nice project. We've definitely grown a lot stronger as well, but I don't really. We're not trying to get stronger. We're trying to get lean because I already gone through in life the strong phase. By the way, like I used to be way stronger. Thing is, about time we can check our weight. The blokes are done with their turn. I'm just gonna. So we're on twos. No, we're on threes now. Righty ho, let's have a look at our weight. I don't even know where we are. I think I'm gonna assume we're like 66 because we haven't excreted at all. So I still probably got like an extra 1 to 2 kgs of meat just chilling. What? Well, damn. We've gone back to under 65. Isn't that insane? What? Look at that. Is it is eating under have the I think the calorie count is working, kind of ish. And that's really concerning because I didn't actually excrete. Not concerning, but like I said, like for the fourth time, third time. Yeah, we haven't excreted yet, so we shouldn't be that heavy. Maybe just water. I don't know. Doesn't matter. I'll figure it out. Again, not worried. I already said. How many times have I said it? The weight fluctuates so much. The weight does fluctuate like incredible amounts. Like I think, remember on can't remember which day it was, but if you look at the Earth logs, we were like 66.8. But I was like, I'm not worried because we'll just do some counting calories and it's all good. Well, I could do hunting today as well. No, I don't know. I need to go with it. But apparently, the Wymac mouth is already cursed again. Not cursed, but it's already damaged, so we can't even get any Kawai there. But we do have the pier now. We have the pier gaff, but nothing's prepared yet. But we're still trying to get all the species. I swear, we've only had 2 species in the pier. We've actually gone to the pier more than the amount of species we've gotten. Yeah, we need like man. So we're on 4 now. The wind right now is no, the wind's not good. But I bet the tide is even good either. The wind is like 11 knots, and I think during that Monday video, we were facing. Yeah, no, the tide's not very good either. The lowest tide's at 5 a.m. and the highest tide's at 11 a.m. But if I look at the data on the windy, it's gonna 4 a.m. to 10 a.m. Nah, it's still. I mean, it's still above like 11 knots is still fine actually. 11 knots wind is still alright, but yeah, I think on Monday we experienced like 12 knots, maybe. I think we were doing like 12 knots on Monday, but it might have been 16 knots as well. But we left before it got higher. You know, if you jump in the air with the light thing, it'll lift you up. What? So fives, and then fives, and then eights. Change the angles. That's not really much to talk about. Yeah, I guess that's what we talk about: tech, diet, and then hunting conditions. Technically, the hunting and fishing is we're basically trying to catch them like Pokemon and kill them. That's really about it. Killing other species. We've killed dog shark. No, we haven't actually. No, we've actually only killed school sharks. We have caught dog sharks, but we need to kill it. Like cut the head off on camera. So I've got to kill that. Gonna have to kill a rig. Gonna have to kill a kawai. We haven't done much killing. We've only killed the school sharks and got the head as a trophy. You know, we cut the head off and got the head as a trophy. But besides that, I need some more head. I'm gonna get the head from the dog shark. I'm gonna get the head from rig. Do want to get a head off the kingfish. Never caught a kingfish. We need to kill a kawai on camera. We've killed the trout on camera. No, we've killed the salmon on camera. I've got footage of killing the thing. We, we've caught the eel. We haven't really killed it. Well, we haven't cut the head off the eel yet. But we have killed. I'm gonna count that, but getting an eel is not hard. Getting an eel is probably like the easiest one. All I have to do is just go to like a river or some kind of freshwater area and just chuck a stinky fish, and then we'll get an eel pretty fast. And yeah, we've got the trout. Now, I haven't actually killed the trout on camera, but you guys have seen me eat it, so it kind of counts already. Actually, you know, we've got footage of killing the trout. We just need to kill everything else, which means it's apparently perch or something. Alright, I was gonna do the row machine, but actually, oh my goodness, why did I enter here with this tripod? It's like impossible to enter. The gym editing is definitely getting a bit more. It's slowly getting more raw. I'm gonna be honest. The gym editing is getting a bit more raw because I'm gonna be saving my editing for the Ark game. Because like I said, when I came to the gym editing, sometimes I'd cut out 0.5 seconds of not talking. Sometimes I just leave it normally. Whatever I feel like. I think it just depends. That's good. That's and then we just do traps later. We're somehow really efficient right now, even though the timer is somewhat the same. So yeah, that's like really the only upgrade to buy right now. Not upgrade. It's not even an upgrade. All I have to just buy is another 5 terabyte HDD. It's not really an upgrade. It's just ammo. You can see it as gas, pretty much. Yeah, I mean it's like only what $300 for 5 terabytes. I mean, in perspective, it lasts a lot longer than gas. Gas literally will suck up money like weekly. Depends on the usage. But yeah, buying HDDs is pretty much just like buying gas. Every day of recording footage costs money. Same as every day I'm in the gym, it costs money. Every day I eat the food, it costs money. Everything costs money, but if you got all of your assets correct and you know, pretty much you're just buying yourself time. You do realize that you buy yourself time, right? It's like for example, if you have like 5K, but you don't, if you don't try focus on, you know, increasing the 5K, but you just let it sit there, basically you have like, how I see it currently with my stuff, is that, for example, $5,000, right? Pretty much I can stick in this ecosystem for X amount of days with 5K. So, yeah, but then if that 5K runs out, then you have to swap to a different ecosystem, which means like getting a job and stuff. But again, if you have your assets correct, you don't really need to do that because, you know, you would have a lot. You'd you'd know what to do with it. It just depends. You have to swap to a different ecosystem. It's pretty simple though. Just eat cheaper food, be a bit more budget, and you can still buy yourself time. It's kind of like, hold on, it really is just time. Money is time. Also, money is also time and energy of other people. But currently, I'm not really trying to get other people right now. In the future, yeah, but right now, not really. I'm not even trying to get time. I'm not even trying to get other people's time and energy. I'm trying to get the AI's time and energy, which I already have. So, you know, AI and stuff. Gonna lead a drone army and stuff like that. Yeah, anyways, like I said, for money, no, hold on. So for money, it's kind of like if you have 5K, depending on the ecosystem you're in, that's like maybe 1 month, 2 months of just doing something else. So yeah, I kind of see it as in just time, not really exam. It just depends on the ecosystem and what ecosystem you're comfortable with. Some people's ecosystems require like $1 million a month because they go to parties or take private jets or drive supercars every day or you know expensive luxury dinners. Another ecosystem could just be straight up eating fast food every day and just sitting around doing nothing and watching TV, stuff like that, watching YouTube. I guess my ecosystem would just be eating correctly, training, making law, hunting, gaming. I'm comfortable with the ecosystem right now, for now, because yeah. And then you've got like other ecosystems where it's like, they want women and hedonism. You've also got other ecosystems where they want to like build tech. So, example, Elon Musk ecosystem requires billions because he's trying to craft all this, Mars stuff, but that requires human time and energy, stuff like that. Really depends on the ecosystem you want. Our ecosystem right now is just creating law, but definitely in the future, we'll be doing like drone armies and it really depends because I'm not sure. I kind of have like this weird, not weird, but like this thing where I don't really want to hire another human being currently because I mean their time and energy, blah blah blah. It really depends. I'll think about it, but for now, though, AI and drones, I'll take advantage of that. It's kind of like how people say, or how sometimes sensei say stuff like, "You'll be replaced by AI because you're working for somebody." But if I'm working for myself and I'm the boss man, then I wouldn't hire anybody else. I would get AI to work for me, you know? And you literally spend time to work for money, right? But you spend time to work for money and you spend the money to have time. So if you were sitting on one, like example, if you're sitting on 1 year of free time, would you work a wagey job? So did you just, what? You know what I mean? It's like, if you have 1 year of time, why would you work, like, you might as well just spend that 1 year of time creating a law, which is what I'm doing, rather than, you got 1 year of time, but you're going to continue working 9 to 5 so you can increase, like, what is it? It's not really worth it, is it? You know, you work 9 to 5 to get, like, what, an extra 1 day of time, but you already have 1 year of time. So you might as well just spend that 1 year of time. And that 1 year of time literally fluctuates into You know what's crazy? It depends on the ecosystem. You can fluctuate your ecosystem. You can fluctuate your time can fluctuate too. Like if it just really depends on your emotional state. It's kind of like, let's say I gave you have 3 months of time, but then the next day I said no, you only have like 1 week of time. What are you gonna do? And then the next day is like, oh no, never mind. You got 3 months of time again, or 5 months. Up and down fluctuates. So if it fluctuates so much, then you might as well just spend your time creating law, something like that. I'm not really sure what I just said. Creating law, also helping Earth. Currently, we're just creating law, but I'm definitely gonna help out Earth with the human stuff. But we need I need to wait for AI. Wait for some more advancements in AI and stuff like that. What am I even on? I think I'm on fours. Time and energy. Just depends on the ecosystem and who you're trying to impress and stuff like that. It's kind of interesting, huh? It's that's why the whole entire ecosystem with, females is like, what's the point? Not really looking for that. When I think about supercars, I always thought about supercars, right? Currently in the ecosystem I'm in, there's literally zero point in getting supercar in this ecosystem. In this ecosystem currently where the current ecosystem we have adopted for now is literally useless for supercar. Don't see any reason for it. I think Earthlog just proves itself how, you know, different. I'm not talking properly or thinking properly. I'm thinking, fuck, lost it. Can't think. Lost it. I lost it. Unlucky. It is what it is. Lost the thought. Again, type in the comments if you have questions. I'll answer your questions. I'm very good at answering questions, but I'm gonna be ruthless and cold about it. But you better give me context, because like I said, context yesterday matters a lot. Right, last, yeah, I know the drill. Last one we just do traps. Not yesterday. Last week we actually didn't even do traps because that area had no trap machine. It's not even a trap machine. It's literally apparently it's what is this called? Grocery bag carrier. Well, what is the whole idea of carrying multiple grocery bags, by the way? Is that I never really like thought about. Hmm, I never really like thought about that, huh? Maybe it's because when I do hunting and fishing activities, right? I never really carry everything all in one go. I just put it in a trolley and then go. But like, especially when I'm packing up, I don't try carry it in one go. That's probably why I never got the idea of carrying grocery bags in one go because when it comes to like equipment for hunting and fishing, you got to basically do many trips. You got to do a lot of trips back and forth with the rods, back and forth with the buckets, back and forth with the hooks and gun, you know? Plus, you need to close the door as well. Okay, let's do really fast efficiency. I'm still kind of testing something here in my ecosystem, in my workflow. Now that we're going to be doing a lot of Arc. Dude, Arc's so good, but I need to complete everything else. Uh, so I'm thinking we either do the calisthenics before breakfast, or I should do calisthenics after breakfast. Nah, we got it. Never mind. I completely remembered. We have to do calisthenics before breakfast because the calisthenics is a lot easier with no food in my body, especially during the ab regime. Especially during the ab regime. Especially during the ab regime because ab regime, if you have like food in your body, bro, it's difficult. I remember now from our one of our hunting trips this week. We did eat a breakfast before the regime because the regime was delayed from into the afternoon. And I remember after eating the food, bro, I literally was like temporarily disabled for like an hour. Well, temporarily disabled as in wouldn't really be wise to do calisthenics. But during that hour, I could be editing Could be editing, could be rendering, could be transcoding. Yeah, so currently since the HDD's missing right now, I've kind of had to make one of the Earth log videos raw. No, 1080p compared to 4K. It's okay though. The YouTube video is still 4K. It's just the renders that are thing. And also for the gym, I've been applying shutter speed 48 because FPS is 24. And you know, I appreciate the 24 FPS considering that it doesn't use as much space as 60 FPS and it looks normal. Only thing is that I have absolutely no idea how my PC is still alive. It's so old, but yesterday it was like pushed to the max. Man, I was thinking about cloud gaming services. Would that be cool? Cloud gaming services kind of cool, but I'm not even sure how much it costs per month. I feel like cloud gaming services might come in clutch, maybe. Not really sure. Arc looks good for now, but we are definitely lowered to well, we're definitely lowered because my PC is definitely outdated. Not outdated, but it's old. Like it's running a 3060. It's like 5060s and 5070s and bunch of stuff. I don't even know how many frames we play on. I think we were running like 60 frames on Arc right now. So the 420 FPS monitor really isn't doing much. Not sure if that was a really wise upgrade, to be honest. Eh, it is what it is. Last one, I think. All I know is that one thing though, interesting, is that when I stream on OBS, I don't actually see the live viewer count. So last night, when I was doing that marathon, I don't even know how many people were watching live, but there were like 3 comments, but they didn't really speak much after that. So it's like a strong man doing deadlifts. I don't even do deadlifts. Nah, I don't really do deadlifts. I used to, but wasn't really my thing. I don't know. I guess I have abandoned deadlifts, huh? I really have not done deadlifts at all. Never. Alright, that's a wrap. It's a wrap. Maybe maybe we should do long streaming today. I mean, to be honest, when we're not hunting and fishing, like we do have quite good timing. Cause hunt, yeah. Alright, appreciate y'all again. Oh, appreciate y'all again for just hanging out. You know. Thank shout out to my FBI, not FBI. Shout out to my Matrix agents and the AI that calculates and watches these. I know you guys are my dedicated fans for watching every single hour, including the raw footage and the YouTube footage. I appreciate you agents. I'm sure we're getting personal now because you guys watch every single video. Isn't this nice? Look at this. Look at the price on the look at the gas price. $2.49. Huh. Life, you know what I mean? Like I'm all alone, but like look at this. You see that sunrise? Life right there. What can I say? Look at that. Man. Anyways, yeah. Just getting gas alone. No one else is here. Just refilling this bad boy up. Operation Twizer, we use this guy. The Alfred. Good car. Hey, in the future, I mean, look how old this one is. Dude, in the future, bro. Okay, it's got scuffed because someone else has been driving it, not me, but man, in the future, we're gonna get like a newer version. This is like a very old version, but can you imagine in the future, we get a better version? That'd be kind of sick, I'm not gonna lie. Anyways, though, this will do. It'll do. It does the job. You done? How much does it cost me right now, anyways? Huh. 131 New Zealand dollars for 52 liters. By the way, the one thing interesting I saw on like America is apparently diesel is black in New Zealand and green is normal. But then in America, apparently green is diesel. Who designed that? Who was behind that? Who did that? Whatever. Anyways, I'm gonna go get out of here.